All right, guys, what's going on? What's up, Preachman Sports? Welcome back to another video. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way because apparently games are early tomorrow. So these, this is the MLB playoffs, and it's about to start tomorrow. And I'm gonna make my bracket. I'm just gonna start with the top half, which is the AL side. I'm gonna do the first rounds, and then second round, third rounds, and then the World Series. And there you go. Not and then just go from there and so on. So obviously the Astros got the bye right here, so they have to wait. So the Blue Jays versus the Mariners, it's in Toronto, but I say the Blue Jays win in three because it's a best of three. So I say the Blue Jays win game one, Mariners win game two, and then the Jays close it out in game three. But next up, we got the Guardians versus the Rays. The Rays they were underperformed this year, and but to be fair, they had a buttload of injuries. But the Guardians have been a big surprise. Like nobody thought they would be this good. So I'm gonna go with the Guardians in this case. In this case, but yeah, and then obviously the Yankees got the bye. But like back to the Guardians and Rays, like the Guardians have good pitching. They have hitters. The Rays, they just have pitching. Their hitters, they got some all right hitters like Wander Franco, Rosarena, Manuel Margot, and they're getting Glasnow back. We'll see. But I just say the Guardians win because I don't think the Rays are that good. Yankees and Dodgers have the bye, obviously. So yeah. So here's one thing to be reckoned with. This series right here is the fucking. Wait, what is? Oh yeah, here it is. It's the fucking Mets versus the Padres. You know, both teams are playoff, fuck ups, and but really the Padres are more of a fuck up than the Mets in my opinion. But the obvious thing is the Mets because you know the Mets are a way better team. Padres, I don't know, they barely made the playoffs, even with people say they won the trade deadline and so. But the obvious answer is the Mets. I say the Mets sweep them. I don't think the Padres have a chance. If the Padres somehow win, then the Mets really are the biggest joke. But oh shit. Oh man. I forgot I accidentally clicked that and I can't click out of it. My bad. But yeah, I was gonna pick the Cardinals because Phillies, to be honest, the Phillies are not that scary. Outside of some of their pitching, they got hitters like Castellano, Schwarber, and there's one guy I'm missing. Somebody they have. And I guess that's really it. Oh, Harper. Can't forget about him. Bryce Harper. He's coming back. So yeah. But yeah, I was gonna pick the Cardinals regardless. But yeah. So let's go back to the top. Next up, we got the Houston Astros versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be in Houston. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jays win, but I say the. I'm sorry, but I say the Astros win. Like the Jays could be a dark horse. I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow win, but I'm just gonna stick with the Astros because they have great pitching. Um, Next up is the freaking Guardians versus the Yankees, and the obvious answer is the Yankees. The Yankees they own the fuck out of the Guardians. Like that whole AL Central, they own that division. Like I don't know what else to say about it. Like the Yankees, they just own that division, and I think they'll get past the Guardians easily. Next up, the Dodgers and Mets. Oh boy. As a Dodgers fan, this is probably our biggest challenge because no, actually, you know what? The Braves are probably a bigger challenge because I don't trust the Mets. In my opinion, I say the Dodgers win because I don't think the Mets are playoff screw ups. Like they're kind of fucked in the playoffs, but they did get the Dodgers a hard time, but they ended up blowing the division. Now, another thing is Cardinals versus Braves. I'm gonna go with Atlanta, but I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Atlanta, but I wouldn't be surprised if St. Louis wins, and here's why. St. Louis, they're kind of one of those dark horse to look out, but and they in 2019 they beat the Braves when the Braves were really good. But this is a different Braves team. They're stacked with young talent, and the Cardinals they're gonna try and do good with Yachty, Wainwright, and Pujols all retiring at the same time. So yeah, that's just what I say. Let me just look. There we go. There's the third round. Now here's the AL and NLCS. You're gonna have the Astros and the Yankees. Um, this is hard because the Astros own the fuck out of the Yankees in the playoffs. Like they own the fuck out of the Yankees in the playoffs. Like I would pick the Yankees, but because I say they finally get over the hump. But since the Astros have the home field advantage, obviously I'm gonna have to go with the Astros. The Yankees, they're not that good on the road. At home, they're really good. And then there's the Dodgers versus the Braves for the third straight year for NLCS. You know, I'm gonna go with the Dodgers, and here's why. Like the Dodgers, they handled the Braves in the regular season, even when they were doing really good. But they played us tough. Like the Braves could. It's hard to win back-to-back World Series. Like you can't say, oh, if this team doesn't make the World Series, then they're a fraud. No, it's really hard to win back-to-back World Series. I think the last team to do it was the Yankees, actually. But yeah, that's it. I wouldn't be surprised. See, when it comes to this, it could really go either way. But next up we got the Astros and Dodgers. Um, this is a rematch of 2017 because everybody know how that ended. But nobody knows how to do it. So Dodgers. I think I'm not trying to be biased, but you know what? I'm just gonna say this now. I think the Dodgers can win the World Series. Like anybody can win, obviously, but that's just my bracket. And here's why. Like the Dodgers, like they have 111 wins. This is probably the best Dodger team you'll ever see. The only problem is, will the management be fine? Because Robert sometimes makes some questionable decisions, and everybody wants to see a rematch of the Dodgers and the Astros in the World Series after what happened 5 years ago when they cheated. But people still say Astro fans still deny that they didn't cheat, even though they literally got proven that they got caught. But that's just me. Like I say, the Dodgers could win it, but here's one thing: I wouldn't be surprised if the Astros win, or I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees somehow do something, or I wouldn't be surprised if the Jays somehow knock off Houston. But those are really the only dark horse I see. Or oh yeah. Or I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals and Dodgers meet up. Like this playoff is gonna be a lot different. That's all I know. So that's my bracket, guys. Let me just show it again. Let's just show it side by side. So this is my bracket, guys. I'm gonna lock it. Um, you know, Jays and Mariners. I got the Jays winning. Guardians and Rays. Got the Guardians winning. The Mets and Padres. Mets winning. Cardinals and Phillies. Got the Cardinals winning, and then there's the AL and NLDS. Astros beating the Jays. The Jays, I know they can beat the Astros because they actually contended with them in the regular season. Guardians and Yankees. Got the Yankees because they own the AL Central. Dodgers and Mets. Got the Dodgers winning in 5 because but there's a friend of mine named Ash. I wouldn't be surprised if it be this Braves and Mets in the NLCS because some people are saying, oh, the Mets are better. And some people are saying, oh no, the Braves are better. In my opinion, the Braves are better because the Mets, they're playoff screw ups. People say the Braves choke, but they ended dead. But that's just my prediction, guys. I have the Dodgers winning it all. But yeah, that's really it. So make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, guys. Tell me your picks. And see you guys later. Peace out. Hopefully the Dodgers win. I'm just saying hopefully. But realistically, it could be the Dodgers, the Astros, the Braves, or maybe even the Yankees if they get over the hump of the Astros. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.